Hi Cancer, this is your forecast for the month of March 2017. This is a general reading for Cancer Sun, Cancer Rising, or Cancer Moon. If you have a different rising or moon sign, you might find watching those videos helpful or more informative for you. Please remember that these are general readings, and so they may not apply to everyone. If you would like a reading that is specific to you, please visit my website at thealchemistastrologer.com. If you enjoyed February's love readings, then visit my Vimeo site by clicking the link in the description box. For the price of a latte, you can access the love reading for your sign, whether you're single, dating, or in a long-term relationship. Now, the underlying energy is the Justice card. So again, another major card and another implication that in some way you will be dealing with something that has some attachment to legalities, whether that's, documentation, contracts, legal authorities, judges, lawyers, whatever it may be, arbiters. This is going to be a month about making decisions and trying to make decisions where there's an element of fairness. That is front and center, the idea of something happening and that it will be fair for all that is involved. So again, legal affairs, trying to restore order and balance to a situation, having to be very prudent about the way money is managed, having to come up with a strategy, issues of accountability and integrity, and really taking time out to carefully consider the choices before you. It's very important to be rational, to deal with the facts, to carefully consider your choices, and keep a sense of proportion about what you're facing in order to make the right decision. Now, this may come down to settling some old debts, again, contracts, litigation, anything that would have a binding quality to it. So you're going to get some new information this month. And in the best of worlds, you're taking that in stride. You maintain a sense of perspective without allowing this new information or development to override everything else. So you're going to have to adjust to whatever it is that's happening. This could be unexpected. And maybe it's because you need to make some adjustments so that you can feel better about a situation. Or maybe it's because you're trying to help someone else. Or maybe it's because you've suffered some kind of loss and now you're having to regroup. This is also going to be a month that is demanding of you. Others will be looking at you, at your strong points, but also at your weaknesses. So you will have to make sure that you are on point, because other people are likely to be looking at you and your reputation and your performance. So this could be this need to restore a better balance in your life somehow, whether that's your health or your routine, whether you've been taking on too much work, too many responsibilities, whether you have not been doing so, whether you have not been putting in the effort. But the bottom line at the end of the day is whether it's fair and whether it's balanced. So this could be a month where you're having to make some changes, you're reorganizing, but in the end, you're going to gain a greater sense of security and peace of mind. But this is not without challenge. You're going to have to be patient. Some things you're going to have to work through to resolve. And so you may not be able to remove yourself from certain things as quickly as you hoped. And again, this is about not letting emotions get in the way and overwhelm us, about not taking offense, about not having a preconceived idea about how things should be. This is about fairness. And so this may involve taking a closer look at a situation, really digging deep, looking behind in order to discover the facts about something. Now, this is probably going to focus on, something that impacts your long-range goals and your destiny. And it may involve some type of exchange, some type of transaction, or simply, going back and forth to develop some idea or concept. You'll be weighing your options. There's an opportunity that's going to present, and you're looking for what is best for you. This may be a job opportunity. It may connect to your finances, but you're deciding whether you want to take that leap or remove yourself from a situation. And there's going to be a judgment about what's fair. Could be a legal judgment or just a decision being made. Now, there are no cups involved, so either whatever this is, there's a lack of perhaps empathy, there's a coldness to the situation, or there's a lack of emotion about it. So maybe you have gotten your emotions in check. It could just be that logic is what's most important in this situation, and that takes precedent over everything else. But there's also no fire in this reading, and so there's a thread that runs through it that concerns, this lack of motivation, a lack of energy, a lack of will. Maybe that's because on some level you realize that your talents are not being served in the way that they could be. Whatever this is, this situation, you're going to feel as if you are suffocating, that it's confining, that it's stifling to you in some way. And so in many ways, you're trying to make a judgment about how you can break free from something. And it's going to connect to, this level of attachment you have toward a person, a situation, and how strongly you feel in that devotion, or how much that is becoming that attachment is becoming irrelevant to you. Your feelings are diminishing about something.